In 2020 and 2021, there's been a massive increase in people that have quit their jobs to become real estate agents. Welcome. Now don't suck. Here's how. What's good? My name is Sean Slaughter, real estate agent and investor, and my mission is to help new real estate agents and entrepreneurs level up their businesses. In 2020 and 2021, there was a 60% increase, 60% of new real estate agents that came into the market as compared to the 2 years prior to that. This was part of like the Great Resignation, people quitting their jobs, people realizing, I want more time with my family. I don't want to be, doing slave labor and get yelled at by a boss and all this other type stuff. And we started realizing the value of ourselves and our time and our mental health. And so many people said, because I value my time and my mental health, I'm going to become a real estate agent. And I get it. I understand it. I was actually teaching in 2020 business technology, and I was taking real estate courses online right as the pandemic hit. And so I finished up my courses and started doing real estate. But now recently, those like myself and others that have gotten to real estate and had really, really great careers, now we are coming back to earth, right? Because interest rates and inflation have caused a pause on home buying, and listings are still at record lows, even though they're trickling back on the market. And so now you're probably feeling the stress of, man, I did so well in 2020, especially 2021, if you were doing real estate, and even at the beginning of 2022. And now I am feeling the pressure because all those offers I was getting when I listed a home, they're not coming in like that. All those buyers that are looking for me to find houses and doing whatever it takes to find a house, that's not happening anymore. So now what? What do I have to do to be a successful real estate agent? How do I weather this storm? What am I missing? I'm gonna give you 4 quick things. Number 1, I've talked about this many times. You are running a business, and so you need to learn how to run a business. Many people get into real estate because they want to be self-employed. You have to learn how a business is run. There is a structure, there is a way that a business is run. And if you do not have that information, particularly if you're coming from being a W-2, right? Many entrepreneurs that have run other businesses, whether they were in insurance or like I said, lawn care, and they come into real estate, they kind of understand some of the parameters of what it takes to run a business, what it takes to, lead generate, things like that. But if you're coming from a job where the system was set up for you and the clients were brought to you, like a teacher, right? Your clients are brought to you in the school. Now that you're a real estate agent, it's a little bit, actually a lot different, because you are the boss and the employee. So number 1, learn how to run a business. One of the best books I can recommend you for this is The Millionaire Real Estate Agent. Number 2, create a system. So as you're learning how to run a business, you're going to realize I need to have a system, right? I need to understand what I need to do every single day. Because again, when you're coming from a job, they tell you what to do every single day. They give you your tasks, they give you your parameters. You actually have employee evaluations where they tell you what you've been doing great and what you may have not done so well. You're going to be your own evaluator, all right, in this business. Unless maybe you're on a team and you have some coaching, or you have a really, really good broker that can guide you. But still, once you leave that building, once you leave that team member, they are looking for independent people that don't mind doing the research and searching how to make this business work, to make this business work. A brokerage or somebody that's running a team for a brokerage, what they do not want is somebody that they have to hold their hand and tell them everything. There will be some hand holding in the beginning. There will be some guidance in the beginning because you're new, but the expectation is that you take these ideas and that you begin to learn how to do them and implement your own strategies, your own personality, your own creativity in these ideas. All right. These are tried and true ideas. One of the books that I would recommend for just learning how to, create a system, maybe create a daily schedule, is The 7 Levels of Communication. Fantastic book. Number 3, focus on helping people, not making money. In 2001, right? Because most people want to become a real estate agent so they can make 6 figures. Realtor magazine says this: the median annual earnings for a real estate sales agent were $48,340 in May 2021. At the height of doing real estate, the average median annual earning was $48,340. When I was a school teacher, I think my salary was $52,000. So imagine you leave your job, right? Whatever your job is, and you're making 40, 45, 50 grand because you're going to become a real estate agent and you're going to make 6 figures. And then you fall into the category of those that are making 48 grand. Now look, I'm not even going to knock that, because that 48 grand comes with some time freedom. That 48 grand comes with, you're able to do work on your own schedule and how you would like to do work. You can insert some personality and creativity into that work. You have a lot of control over your work, and there's value to that. All right. If you're making 50 grand and you come into real estate and you make 50 grand, there is value to that. All right. But if you're looking to come in and get rich and make 6 figures, I'm not saying that you can't do it. I do these videos because I want you to do it, and I've done it. But there is a reality here, and the reality is that focusing on helping people is the way that you're going to make money long term, because you can have a great year, you can have a great quarter, and then you can have the next year that sucks, a quarter that sucks. It makes you want to rethink everything. All right. So focus on helping people, not making money. One of the best books that I can recommend for this is The Go-Giver. Number 4, the last tip I want to give you so that you don't suck as a real estate agent is that you have to read. Sorry, guys. There is a barrier to entry when it comes to any profession and getting good at any profession. And one of those barriers to entry that I found is educating yourself on that profession. Reading, consistently reading. Reading a couple of books a year. I would say try to read at least 10 books a year. You can do this with Audible or some kind of, books on audio where you can listen to books at the gym, listen to books while you cook, listen to books while you run. You can listen to books anywhere. And the reason I like listening to books is because you do not have to reinvent the wheel. Why are you doing things and creating things that you don't know if they'll even work or not? There are so many successful people out here that have already done all the work, that have been in real estate for 20, 25, 30 years, that have been in real estate for 10, 15 years and have been incredibly successful and have written books and coached and have seminars and are giving us that information. So why are you just relying on your own thoughts, on what you think? Reading is going to be one of the most powerful things that you can do. I am not the smartest guy, but I am a conglomerate, right, of everything that I read. For instance, I've done a video on how to create a schedule. Well, I'm going to update my schedule because I found an even better way after listening to The 7 Levels of Communication, right? It was an amazing book. And I was like, man, that connects with me better. All right. That's another thing that reading is going to help you do. So many people have so much different information that you're going to glean from different people, and you're going to put together something that fits you. All right. You're going to put together something that fits you. As far as where I am with a lot of the reading that I've done, I am working on a very, very strong relational referral-based business. And so following things like the Buffini method and the Go-Giver and 7 Levels of Communication, and just those type of books where they really talk about you being a person of influence through helping and giving, that comes so natural to me, right? Because I want to help and I want to give and I want to help grow my community and I want to help improve other people's lives. And so somebody telling me, hey, grow your business by giving, ding, 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 you got me. And so I've literally jumped all the way into these books and these ideas and these systems because they personally flick a switch on in me that I know can make me successful. I know I can be great in this area. But for you, it may be something else. It may be another system or another way of being. But if you're not reading, you'll never figure out, what your business personality is. Please be sure to like, hit the sub button, and karate chop that bell for notifications. Also be sure to follow me at Sean Slaughter Home on Instagram. My Instagram was hacked. Actually, my Facebook was hacked, which shut down my Instagram. And this has been happening to a lot of agents. And so I'm trying to get my other one, Sean Slaughter Homes, back. But in the meantime, this is the one I'm going to be using. So please go over there and hit it up. And you get a lot of good real estate information and corny dad jokes. You like those. All right. This is the House of Motivation, the place where inspiration lives.